Another beautiful morning. That timer definitely didn't go off. Yeah, child.
Kitten, are you going to help me today? She goes, no, I will not. Give me a bite. I gave you lots of bites. And the nip-nip. Come in. Hey, go ahead. Stop ignoring me. She goes, come bring me more treats. Yeah, whatever you. You're supposed to be a helper, you know, like a muse or something. Well, Kitty did her best, but she didn't fix everything today. Whoosh. And another beautiful morning. I kind of ran out of sleep yesterday. This happens to me sometimes. My brain will get so overloaded with information and it just goes, nope. I did lay down in my bed. I laid there. Oh, a pile of things. The many of things. You headed out my bed? You will hug.
My mask real quick.
Get your mask out. I can come up there if you don't want to come down here.
That's fine.
Not that anybody's watching.
Talking to a screen helps me, so.
Yeah, well, and I mean, it records it for myself for later, and it's also just kind of an accountability thing. And also in the future, I hope to go live when people are watching. So it just kind of gets you used to that kind of organic thing. Look at her kitty tail twitch. Kitty wants to say bye-bye too. She says, no, give me a bite. I don't want to say nothing to you until you give me a bite. Angry scritches.
You want to go out? Didn't think so.
She says, no, I want you to stay here and feed me. I love you. Have a good day. Oh, kitty. Another day, live and lost. In case you didn't listen to my other long-ass video, I cannot complete anything I start. And every time I do this thing called harvesting because I am not a person who has memory. So I write things down in endless notebooks. And then I never return. I have certain functionality notebooks that I have to return to, but for ones that are just for creative collection, I find that I go back and I go, oh, that was an idea for this gig that passed, and that was an idea for this job I don't work at anymore, and that was an idea. And I just start to get so sad for all the things I never did. And it really affects my ability to actually harvest the content that I've already made, or because a lot of the like song ideas, like I'll have like a verse and a chorus down, and with the level of experience I have writing song now, that's a whole song. That might as well just be a whole song. So if I were to go back to it, or like well, let's meet at the bar in your heart. Excuse me, it's my heart. I always get that wrong. It's my song. Oh, let's meet at the bar in my heart. You're already there, so you have a head start. I don't remember all of that tune, but I know that I have down somewhere the full lyrics. And then I was just shuffling through this stuff and I found that I had gone through and chorded it. I don't know what all of these desserts are for. What is that even for? Just a list of desserts, I guess. Double chocolate sea salt brownie, epic brownie, graham crumbs, Oreo cake mix. What the fuck was I making? I need to have the constitution to be willing to view myself. Which is another reason why I want to go live every day. And every day for an ADD person is many days. It's not every day. It's not every day. I want it to be every day. But I am very sensitive to failure. It just makes me go, of course, that's what was supposed to happen. Now she comes back. Hello, Kitty. Are you going to be my co-star? Yes, let's look at your face instead. So, this will be for accountability, me to me. You're going to get irritated. I'm going to start plunking around again. You ready, Kitty? It's going to be again, this is her favorite nap spot. She just looks at me like, must you? I must. She's chill with it today. Some days she just gives me this like, really? I just laid down. For reals, human? For reals. To push this back more without tipping it. I don't know if I can. The exercise bike is there. Yeah! So, yes, sometimes I will rant. Sometimes I will practice. But every day I will come here and blah, blah for the blah. And do a bit of blah for the blah, 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 blah. So, me and my moo jammies sweater. It's just a sweater and a moo. Can you wear my sweater? This isn't procrastinating, Kitty. Procrastinating? Yes. So, as I said, I did not have sleep yesterday because my brain just like, no. By the time I was at all on the unit, honestly, I don't think I was even sleepy. I think my partner had woken up because he wakes up in the fucker, my living partner, in the AMs. And then I think I laid down for a bit, and then like I was sleeping, and then my eyes just went. Oh, that was a great little hour we just had. I think I'm all done. Let's go. Wee. So I actually feel really refreshed. I know she's so much cuter, but you're not trying to learn to look at her. You know how to look at a cat. Yeah. Sometimes I'll dress up, perhaps, but I want to start out just like specifically not liking my hair, just wearing the crap I run around my house in. Just be here now. Acceptance. Radical acceptance. I'm practicing radical acceptance. Kitty, I'm gonna put this on. Just tuned it. Sounds a little bit off. I just tuned you, but I'm gonna tune you again. I noticed with my ukulele that, or maybe with this tuning up, I need E to be a little bit high, which I thought was just my ear, but this tuner app reads my piano's E, my digital piano's E as 2 notches above. I guess we're in tune. Maybe it's my intonation. Let's try something easier for a minute. What if we stop having a ball? What if the paint drips from the wall? What if there's always cups in the sink? And what if what if I'm not what you think I am? What if I fall further than you? What if you dream of somebody new? glasses and I'm giving up. I have empty glasses and I'm giving up on greener grasses and I'm giving up. What if our baby comes in after light? What if his eyes close before mine? What if you lose yourself sometimes? Well, I'll be the one to find you. Safe in my heart. Because I'm giving up on making passes and I'm giving up on half-empty glasses and I'm giving up on greener grasses, 'cause I'm giving up. I'm giving up. I said I'm giving up on half-empty glasses and I am giving up on greener grasses and I'm giving up. Great warm-up song, but you need water to do things. This is one of the things about just starting random videos with no plan. Moderation helps everyone feel safe. Okay. I will moderate me. Yeah, I want to get some water. You gotta keep them hydrated. So my co-star has already ditched me. The cuteness factor just dropped, friends. I'm talking to myself, but I am a great conversationalist and good company to boot. I'll be right back. I need some water. Today, I opened a close at my job. And it will be the first shift I've come back since I figured out that the man who's stealing from us all to spot the business. Yay! I will be soon transitioning, but I've not yet. So I will be practicing my self-restraint. It is agonizing to me. The business sold 2 months ago. 3 months ago, I had put together a pitch to the owner to restructure the management and or sell it to a nonprofit that we were going to make. And all I needed to do was finish the market math that I know how to do, the business math that I know how to do, and basically a business plan, which I've made several. It seems like a lot, but it's like 3 essays worth. And people's life would be different if I had been able to follow through.
And I mean, it's not like it's my responsibility to save people, but also I feel a strong calling to trying to impact the world positively. And it really shook me because for the world to have significant change, it takes a level of emotional and physical resilience, moral and soul resilience, and many, many different people in many, many different places have to find themselves capable of that resilience over and over again. And the moment that we find the perfect system to fix democracy and inequitable living, I'm still playing loud noise, kitty. She's like, why? She's come back and like, oh good, you're done yelling. Cats also yell, but usually for a brief time fighting or things. So she's just like, are you still dating? What? Who are you trying to? Nobody's coming. Sorry, lady. Yeah, all you want. Your beau's not coming. Oh. Joke's on you, kitty. My lady likes me to yowl. Like me story. Oh, kitties. So easy to get distracted by. Hey, you know that thing where ADD and avoidance, like clinical level, like dissociative avoidance can work together? Whee! Which is essentially what happened to me when I was trying to do the things. Which is what always happens to me when I'm trying to do the things. So, trying to build my resilience for accountability. And like I said, part of that is showing up and looking at you, looking at me, looking at you. Looking at me, not me looking at you, me looking at me. You can come in and look at me if you'd like. With my brows, with my wrist, breathing in the chemicals, picking up, shipping up, and shipping out on the prison bus. It's easy for your apocalypse. So I'm waking. I feel it in my bones, enough to make my systems go. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Oh, 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 I'm radioactive, radioactive. Oh, 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 radioactive, I feel it in my bones, enough to do more Alanis Shelley. But if you're underhydrated, don't do high resource things or things that are put your, like when you do a little bit of hissy and vocal fry. It's actually one of the most. Did you know that whales communicate under the water using vocal fry? Because your vocal cords are much closer to each other, so it takes very little air to push that out. But it also makes it a high risk maneuver. Because if you're not fully supporting it and you're not fully hydrated, they're like right next to each other and make it scratchy, ow! Same with high strain things like Alanis style belting. Or like titanium. Honestly, the first couple of times she does that note, oh, I just floated, it's not hard. But then she does it again and again and again and again. What else do I want to play? I think I want my song-along book. I'm going to play a couple more things on the ukulele. Ooh, let's go electric. Let's go electric and get our book. Hold this. Oh, you can't hold it. You're a computer, but I mean this desk. Oh, I personify everything. It's really exciting. If an item is in my life too long, it's a name. Which this is Rosencrantz, or Antsy for short. It's my primary instrument. She is a Luna acoustic electric, and I love her dearly. Beautiful. She got a pinstripe. She's like a maroony color. You can't tell from this garbage camera. I do have a better camera, but these are supposed to be low work videos, and it's not like I'm trying to do high quality. What am I capturing in high def here? Nothing. Yeah, but she is in pair with my other electric. Come down here. My partner got me this one, my living partner. And it was my first electric. And it's acoustic electric, which was exactly what I needed. And then my papa also got me, rest his soul, this last year for Christmas before he passed. My first pure electric. Oh, isn't she pretty? This is Guildenstern. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. And they are not yet dead, however. Have you seen that movie? It's the best, funniest existential grief you can get. Now, I really do enjoy this instrument. I don't know what she is. What's your brand? Lotkey. And she's gorgeous. I would say that I really do prefer having the body. I like the resonating chamber. And her sound is a little bit tinny. She sounds nice, especially like if I have two instruments and they're both there. So it's like adding extra electric punch. She sounds great with other electric instruments. Sounds right at home. But for me, I like best the body of an acoustic electric. Really, I just like acoustic instruments, and then electric allows people to be able to hear them better. Home with me, Gildy. Don't break your computer. Whoosh. Try not to break things if you can. If at all you can. Alrighty. Right. Pull up. Let's pull up. Music stand. Whoosh. What do I want to play? Well, I know what I want to play. I want to play Shallow. Wait. Are you buzzing? Oh, because I'm a dumbass and didn't actually put in the... I didn't plug it, turn it back off, because I did not actually plug in my ook. Ookie. And if you leave just a line hanging, it's going to buzz. Falling down. I was told by the person that it does that. And I looked it up a bunch of times because I thought, because I always get it backwards. Like the volume knobs
position when, yeah, anyway. That buzz is apparently natural. I never trust it though. Not that I don't sometimes make buzzes that are not. Let's play the yep, yep, nope game. Yeah. My random covers books. I through R. What we got? We got more water. Water. I think I'm gonna do one more song ukulele actually, because I'm trying to keep these around 30 minutes. Because I do want to rewatch them. Practice viewing myself. And ain't nobody got time for too much of that. If you ever struggle with finishing things, you should try not to make the things you have to finish too overly long. Only fools rush in, but I came down, falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? Gotta get my breathing act together. I always struggle with breathing because I have asthma, and so I grew up in choirs. And so I got used to sneak breathing a lot instead of practicing my core. So I don't have the capacity of most people. However, I do have more capacity than I actively activate and use. Phrasing. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I came down, falling in love trying to practice just cutting off after verse chorus, sometimes a second verse chorus. Just because sometimes when you're doing live shows and people are just like, meh, or you're like, oh, this isn't exactly hitting, or I think this is a bit loud, or if it's a dinner show and you're trying to be ambient, or whatever, or you're just like, I don't know. And also sometimes just for pacing. Some folks especially, I just have voice and instrument. So it can get boring. So some people like, if I feel people like interesting, but like sometimes I can tell because they'll be singing along or engage with me and then they'll drift away. And I'm like, they don't even know whether I could have been singing a million years. I'm gonna do another one so about this one. I'm in a mood for love. Simply because you're near me, funny, but when you're near me, I'm in the mood for love. Heaven is in your eyes. Is that in my chord? So I have a note for, oh no, that's A minor 6. That's not A minor 6, are you sure? Heaven is in your eyes, bright as the stars were under. Start that breath. Who is it under? I should practice that transition there. Who is it under? I need to move my hand positioning for that. Who is it under? Oh, D minor 7, Y must do. Such a nice chord. You want to sound it nice. Wonder, I'm in the mood for love. It's not actually on my live rotation because I always bid those chords. Even though I love it. I stop to think of whether these little dreams might fade. We put our hearts together. Now we are. I'm not afraid. If there's a cloud above and it should rain, let it. Not for too late, forget it. 'Cause I'm in the mood for love. Shouldn't be reaching for that high note. On low hydration. It takes 20 minutes for the water you drink to arrive in your vocal cords and hydrate it. Fun facts. Fun singing facts. Baby, I love you every day. Oh, we're getting on, so I'm going to do a piano song. Or two. There's 2 I've been drilling. I am still learning piano. Master down. Falling down. Off. I am still learning audio engineering. Basically, I was a singer who liked to write things, and then I just could not get bandmates who wanted to do things that I wanted to do. I'm like, hey, let's do a bunch of covers so that we can start working now and start building our name, but at the same time, start cultivating originals. And also, the covers are going to be all kinds of genres and stupid things. And same with the originals. Are you ready? Do you want to play Bad Touch on the ukulele? No one wants to play with me. Oh, well. Also, I have a punk and blues attitude, but everything I write is Irish country. I think I said this yesterday, that there was that guy, and it always sticks in my head because I judge my art a lot. And I'm like, why is this so weird? I'm like, because life is weird. And I am but a container. La 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 la. Come with me to my piano. Now, I can read music, and I can do what I call rhythm piano, but I can't really do rhythm that well. That doesn't make sense. Basically, what I was doing up until recently was just like I was on ukulele. The chord change, strum down. The chord change, strum down. Like, if there's a da-da-da, la-da-da-da. I'm in the mood for love. Simply because you're near me. So now what I'm trying to learn to do is inversions. I can do inversions pretty okay, but not like brainlessly yet. And it's really difficult when my hands are going into different inversions. So like, because you're supposed to, in order for harmonic voice leading, I'm in the mood, move your fingers as little as you can to make the chord. So I'm like, what would do the minimal motion? I guess just for D minor, it's just up. And honestly, my 4-note codes like G7, I'm not very good at inverting at all. Because, I mean, you don't want to play the two right next to each other. So I'm like, it eliminates one of the easiest inversions, and I'm still kind of on easy inversions. So I have 2 songs that I'm drilling that I'm just trying to be able to hit in different octaves. Hit in different octaves while still in the correct chord. And it's just 2 songs that just have chords that go in circles. And one I find very fun and one I find very sad. So they're very good for me to do over and over again. I have to do this one on the pipe organ. Sometimes I can be perfectly sweet, got that sugary meal stuff, stuffed up my sleeve, and I tackle bunnies and rainbows and things. Down piano. And I'm just all you want me to be. But like most people down here on the ground, I'm composed of the elements moving around, and I grow and I change and I shift and I switch, and it turns out I'm actually kind of a beach. But that only happens when I get provoked by some. So those are when I get a little bit caught up, because I'm trying to force myself to pick a little bit more motion. So I'm like, anything F. Just move your hand. That only happens when I get provoked by
Some piece of shit our souls we all sadly know, and I sit and I sing while reminding you all that mean songs are still better than going postal. That guy's an asshole. That girl's a bitch. Baby, it's natural. No getting away from it. So sing it out with me. And then let it go. Fuck that guy. He's just a lies. Oh, and I won't admit. Under my skin, you're a sad sack of shits. It's pathetic, just a festering son who will never be more than let if I don't let him. 'Cause that guy's an asshole. That girl's a bitch. Baby, it's natural. No getting away from it. So sing it out with me. And then let it go. Oh, fuck that guy. He's just a lease. Yeah, I really, multitasking is not my skill. For the longest time, like I learned to play just a little bit of melody in one hand, essentially to be able to play my part on a vocal line. And I really didn't worry about the rhythm so much as making sure I was getting the notes right, and then I would just read the rhythm. And so my mouth can do a level of rhythm. I feel like I can just like syncopate right in with the jazz folks. I can do things that my body can do things vocally that I don't understand, even with snapping. I start to get off. I play that game that we used to play in jazz class where it's like, I do it with my drummer friends. So when I can, I do it with random people. When I can't, you're like, okay, you're going to count to 30. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you count to 30. And then on 30, on beat 30, you clap. I also practice it with listening to a song. And then I go in work, I go to the walk-in, and then I come back out. Man, I love to talk. Anyway, I was going to play another one, but this is exceptionally long already. Yeah. So let's do some takeaway action item thingies. Today is my open to close, so it's mostly a resilience day, just working and being. One of my other things on my docket was to practice. Yay. Go team. If I have energy when I get home, I shouldn't. I slept like 2 hours, but sometimes you don't know. Sometimes the sleep don't come. Every day I need to tell myself that I need to be sorting my material, harvesting the notes, harvesting the audio files and videos. And I mean, I know that sometimes my rants to myself, which sometimes are political and I want to have for content, but anything where I'm talking very furiously, I feel like I can just sort that to the side as high energy things
and then sort the other things to the other side. Silly comedy ideas, silly like burlesque acts, pieces of music ideas, things that are not really emotionally intense. So I think that I need to do, I don't know what you would call it. I think I need to get into a mindfulness space, do some sort of mindfulness exercise before. I need to write this down. I think that's a good idea. Where's some paper that I will artist? That's a permanent marker. That's not going to help me. I don't want a permanent marker on this page. I'll use the whole backside. Yeah. Mindfulness headspace. Put myself into a mindfulness state so that I recognize more easily when I'm being triggered, and then hard sort to 2 categories. Just triggering and not. Or like and meh. I can use help or just go through those ones more slowly, high emotional content ones. And then the other ones, I really don't have an excuse because fear of the first ones, the one kind, are part of why I don't go there. The other thing is, like, ew, that was my idea. But I put down billions and billions of ideas, so some of them are going to be ew. And also, like, talking to my Otta baby, and they were talking about one of those, like, get going type motivational things, which is like, okay, do you write bad? So write a bad book. Is your music bad? Write a bad album. That's what got me playing on stage. Like, I was really, Yuki wise, I'm not super impressive. But I just need to kind of go along, give myself some harmonic things in the background while I carry with my voice. And hopefully better instrumentalists will see my idea, like what I'm putting out, and want to join me. And if not, I'll keep going along. I learned some audio engineering. I know piano and ukulele, which I can play more complicated things when I'm not singing, and I can also play yet more complicated things if I'm doing it one-handed. So if I have to record everything individually, I can do it my damn self. Cannot yet do melody or fills or anything. I'm starting to be able to do some bending notes or like a little bit of flavor, which I like a lot. I like that a lot. It makes me happy. It's a little bit of flavor here and there. I'm getting a little better. I can put down some rhythm, some basic rhythm, but my kid's actually pretty good at rhythm, and I know a couple drummers, so that shouldn't be a barrier. That said, I really, 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 really would like to get, I need to play enough that I can get a second instrumentalist. I would love to get somebody who does rhythmic guitar. Somebody who can play a good lead, but also does, that cool, like, rhythm stuff that they do on guitars sometimes. But I'd take any rhythm person, honestly, particularly one that does harmony. In the meantime, I truck along. I have my action items. Another day done. Day 2, live and lost. Oh, I was going to say, where'd it go? It's in here somewhere. I'm just going to flash the cover page again. Somewhere amid all the other, lost. But honestly, the realization I had today, and it's only day 2, I had to, some of my notebooks are older, but I had to search a little bit to find it because my premise was that I was going to, here, the one from day one, was my agony at the pages that I had to-do list that I basically could accomplish none of it, that it all went to waste in agony, and this one's mostly medical stuff. I struggled to find some, I had to flip a lot. There was plenty of old to-do lists, but they were ones that I had done. So I think that's one of my early takeaways, is that my brain naturally focuses on the negative. I am aiming for failure, so I'm trying to find it. Oh, it's time for me to wake up for work. Till tomorrow, denizens of the internet.